The more you try with more and more things, the more you will notice a subtle difference. And then once you become aware of that, nothing is going to bother you anymore.
But you said I'm not supposed to like try to make things happen, right? I'm not like intentionally or consciously trying to stop my mind. I'm just shifting. I just need to shift.
You're doing nothing. You're just saying to yourself, look at the quality of these things. Just say this sentence to yourself. I'm going to look at the quality of this glass. And you are done. You are done. You have no other effort to do. You have no other thoughts to think. You have no other things to. You have nothing to do. You just said that sentence to yourself, and it already has happened. And you just follow that path. I'm going to look at the quality of this, and just follow. Just keep looking at the quality of this. Just following the path of this quality. That's it. And everything else will disappear. That was, all these cars and all these problems and all this late and all this boss and all this fear is gone because your mind was focused on these things. Once you gave this mind this task to look at this thing, he cannot pay attention to these things anymore. He has to look at the quality of things. So all those things disappear because the mind is not looking at them anymore. He is looking at this new thing you just told him to do, to look at the quality, and he cannot fucking find it. Where do I look for it? What am I looking at? What quality? I don't even know what is the quality. So the mind is confused, actually has given up, has stopped working maybe, and you are free. You are free with yourself. Because the mind is not holding you. The mind is not telling you, look that car, look that boss, look at this, look at that. The mind has stopped telling you all this. Because the mind is trying to figure out how to look at the quality of things. So yeah, your mind has either shut down or is gone into this search of looking at things and is just focused there. So it's not focused on these 10 other things that were bothering you. So those things don't bother you anymore because your mind is not focused on them. This is simple logic. You were looking at this, and this was pissing you off, and you look here, and this loses its power.
But let's say that thing is.
You might be looking at from the corner of your eye and say, look, it's still there. This is how the mind works. Even though I've turned my back, this thing is still behind my back. It's there, I know it's there. It's on the table, I saw it. This is how the mind works. This is how the mind talks.
Okay, what if that thing is a spider? That's a spider or something like that, and I can't really. I look at it and it looks like a black widow poisonous spider, which is realistic. I mean, there are a bunch of them here. So, but I can't look away, right? It's not about ignoring the problem. It's not about like escaping. It's not about like being in denial of that this thing doesn't exist. If the spider represents a problem, and I need to solve that problem before it runs and hides under something, and then later it's going to bite me, then in that case I wouldn't look away then I need to
Yeah,
solve
but
solve the
nobody is
problem.
telling you to look away. What you are looking here now, or you can say, what is the quality of my environment? Here's a spider. I should get rid of it. Is this? It's not. I'm not saying forget about logic and just go on to this mad path of looking at the quality of things and forget about everything else. You still have to live. Like simple things. Okay, this is a dangerous thing. Let's say this is a snake. I have to get rid of this fucking snake. He's gonna kill me. You know.
Yeah.
So somehow call 911 or grab it and throw it out. You have to take action there. This is something else. This is like you have to take life as it is. But when things are just mental, just when things are happening just in the mental level, like worry about your boss or worry about your traffic, you cannot really do anything about them. It's just your mind fucking you up. Just telling you, look, you're going to be fucked at the job, you're going to be fucked in the traffic, you're going to be fucked here, you're going to be fucked there, you're going to be fucked.
Right.
The mind is totally and 100% all the time telling you, making you worry. Fuck, you're fucked. This is another problem. This is another fucking problem.
Yeah.
I go here is the problem, I go there is the problem, I go up there is a down problem, everywhere is a fucking problem. What kind of a fucking life is this? This is the mind telling you at every step of the way. You meet a girl, it's a fucking girl. She's gonna fuck me up. She's gonna mess me up. So the mind keep on fucking you day and night, or fucking me, everybody actually, day and night. We have to stop. We have to stop this mind. We have to give this mind a task. Then you become the task master.
Okay.
Then the mind is cannot fuck with you anymore because you are the task master.
Uh-huh.
You're giving him a task to do, and he better pay attention and do it.
You are the boss.
You are the boss. You have to tell the mind is a wild horse.
Uh-huh.
It's running here, it's running there, it's running there. It's taking you fear of boss, fear of traffic, fear of pain, fear of this, and all kind of worries. Here, there, taking your attention to all these problematic areas. But then when you tell him to do something, everything disappears. Now, the mind, yes, you have reined in the mind and tell him to go this way. And you see it going that way. And when you see it going that way, you have become free. Because the mind is not bothering you anymore. It's going that way where you told it to go. So this is the mind, or you can call mind control. It's not really mind control, but it's just being aware that the mind is playing this trick on you all the time, day and night. And the only way to stop is to tell him to do something. Otherwise, this fucker will never stop.
So that is the logical mind. The logical mind is what's the worried and the stressed and the fear.
Yeah, that's all logical mind. This is just the basic logical, emotional, whatever you want to call it. Emotions are, if you're worried about the car, traffic, and the boss, this is, fear, which is an emotion, basically, the mind is playing a trick on you. The mind is controlling you, basically. Controlling you by telling you, look, the boss is going to be upset. Look, this fucking traffic is never going to end. This is the mind talking. It's telling you, the boss is going to be upset. Hey, Vico, the boss is going to be upset. Hey, Vico, it's going to be a traffic. Giving you problem after problem after problem. Telling you, look, this is another fucking problem. Look, this is another fucking problem. Yeah. And you look and you do, yeah, fuck, I'm fucked. So you have fallen into the talk of your mind. You have fallen prey to the talk of your mind. But if you tell your mind to do something, the mind leaves you alone. Stop telling you about the boss. Stop telling you about the whatever problems. and you're not bothered anymore. You're just own free self.